Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum in. To the postseason.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Mike Conley, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah, it's sooner than you think, too, BA. Some teams will have a new look in the new year, and of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Rizachet, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in Good! Another from 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? On the wing, Rizachet. McDaniels covering. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's just beautiful touch by Young. For a smaller lead guard like he is, he needed to develop that float.
Finished off the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percent.
And again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in the season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Number 7, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 6. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Here's Young on the wing. Alexander Walker, just 4 to shoot. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And yep, it's good. MP's got 12 points.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Chicago was tremendous. He ended up with 59 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Ali. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Yeah, well, Trae Young saw a 3 made on the other end of the floor, and he came right back.
Oh, my goodness!
just throw it up.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Outside, Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's MP. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Hawks trail by 10. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can... flat out fly.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. The layup off target. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
It's not about height, it's about hook. That board was all effort.
Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 20 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly. Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Here's Johnson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota. Johnson, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Daniels comes in for Krejci. And it's Trae Young in for Alexander Walker. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Trae is flanked by... Daniels in the backcourt, and it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 11-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Three-pointer. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
They set the pick. The 3 is up. Young misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. MP. Shot is good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Hawks trail by 16. Now here's Young. coming off a 31-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Okongwu, a screen on Conley. There's Young with the three. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I remember when three-point shooters were just specialists, but now everyone's doing it. Hard to narrow down this list.
Yeah, but usually you have to be a truly elite shooter. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Mike Conley out there with MP, and it's McDaniels in at small forward. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Young with it, now guarded by MP. Takes the three. Young can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Let's go now to the sideline. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The Timberwolves lead by 21. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding free agents Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Pass to Gobert, and they double up Gobert. And here's MP from outside. Another bucket! Wow!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at Atlanta, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Pass to Rizachet. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniels. Can they get it? Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Daniels passes to Porzingis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in. And the basket by MP. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Johnson with a bucket.
When Johnson puts it all together like this, he is special. Right now, he is absolutely torching those guys.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniel, good! That's another bucket!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
Major word around the association is that MP is aggressively trying to expand his club league by getting NBA stars involved in the venture. One such star, none other than Cade Cunningham.